Well, low voter turnout is how the editor of the Sunday Gleaner in Jamaica described the election process in Jamaica today. The elections were contested mainly between two major political parties, the governing Jamaica Labour Party, led by 39-year-old Andrew Holness, and the Portia Simpson Miller-led opposition People's National Party. Simpson Miller also served one term as Prime Minister. The major change since the last election is the number of seats increased from 60 to 63. Today we spoke to news editor Colin Steer on today's events.
Well, so far, the returns and the information that we have been getting from the Electoral Office indicates that by Jamaican standards, the voter turnout has been particularly low. Many constituencies are reporting, certainly up to mid-afternoon, less than 40% of the eligible voters having cast their votes. But some constituencies have reported just over 50%, 52, 53%. But that is by mid-afternoon. It's possible that by 5 o'clock our time, when the polls actually closed, then the parties would have picked up a few more votes.
Now, some 1.64 million Jamaicans were expected to cast ballots today before the polls closed at 5 p.m. local time. According to Mr. Steer, despite some minor hitches, all in all, the voting process was free and fair.
Contrary to the experiences which we have had over the past few years of past election cycles, certainly there were skirmishes. You had reports of confrontation, verbal confrontations between the supporters of the two main parties. Some were questioning the presence of candidates in a particular polling station when they were not expected to be there. There were complaints about people turning up at the polling stations with paraphernalia or certainly an election vehicle, a vehicle that had been decorated in the colors of the particular party, and that was felt, to be an irritating move, an aggressive move on the part of the offenders. But beyond that, the main complaints have been a rather slow process in some areas.